Here at PAX AUS 2016, I'm joined by Nick, designer on Buy Somewhere. How's your PAX been so far?
It's been pretty good, mate. The reception's been fantastic, as you can see behind you. We're all exhausted, but it's the final day.
Pretty much, can you please give me the elevator pitch on Buy Somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Basically, it's a location-based property tycoon game. So you'll notice that there's a lot of colour behind us. We really, we started production on the game about 3 years ago, so it's been a long time coming. But I think when you see the game in action, you'll realise where all that development time has gone. The environment's really like nothing that's out there at the moment. So other location-based games, you tend to have this kind of flat map that really doesn't change based on the environment that you're walking into. Whereas Buy Somewhere, we identified early on that the location data that we have available is really, really rich. So we've built skyscrapers, you've built tiny houses, and when you move from environment to environment, you feel it change. It really is a board game representation of exactly where you are.
Over the course of development, because you said it was about 3 years, obviously technology has come a long way since you probably started developing the game. How has the design changed to accommodate that?
It changed dramatically. So, I mean, it started off as a 2D maps interface, and from there we ended up building these 3D models on top. It was a bit of a moving target.
Pokemon Go released a little while ago, brought AR gaming more or less to the forefront in people's minds. This game is going to be releasing later this year in a beta?
So later this year we're hoping to be supplying access to the beta for people who have signed up. So you can apply to the beta on buysomewhere.com right now. 2017 will be the official launch in Australia, and then we'll be rolling it out to the rest of the world.
What are some of the bigger challenges that you'll have to fight with as maybe a designer, but also maybe someone else on the team to try and work with the server load, for example, to try and make sure the game's stable and ready for some of the larger communities like the US, for example?
Totally. Well, Go taught us a lot. So we went into the production of this thing with a few assumptions, and Go taught us what we were doing right. That unfortunately, a lot of people consider they didn't necessarily do. But it also taught us what to look out for. So we've been very lucky in that we've been able to sit down with the guys who have created the platform for our back-end infrastructure, and we've talked to them at length about handling server load issues and all the rest of it, so we don't anticipate come launch that it will be a problem.
And in terms of launch platforms, you're going to be launching on
iOS and Android.
Thank you so much for your time, Nick.
Thanks. Cheers.